Right, it's the 5th October 2016. I just had the wildest experience, right? I was calling the UK consulare service to get help as a Commonwealth citizen, peacemaker of the Northern Ireland and co-war and Australien, as a Beumount missing case and so on. I was transferred to something called office in Spain, which is a bit strange when I call a number in Denmark, right? Then I was rudely, argued, provocated by some woman, and that's, that can happen in a fast move, whatever. So I had to check the site, the homepage out, and found out there is a lawyer list under the British Embassy in Copenhagen. It turns out that I recognized a lot of the lawyers' names as some kind of loyalists that also were in spin of my boy's case, which is a first, second generation legalized kidnapping, right? So I call and ask some of these people in Copenhagen, and it sounds a bit unreal. They are not aware of which kind of service they are offering. And two of the companies says that this is a criminal case. And when I ask somebody called Tommy Christensen and Brune Beck, I think, about the case, he don't want to have the case. He distrusts the case running against Mrs. Clinton in the Benghazi mail scandal. He also unstabilized my witness point of the cold cases Beumount and the media explore and so on. Actually, it turns out that the four of the companies, lawyer companies on this list, and this list looks false, and it is false, right? Then I called back to the consulary or the number of the British Embassy to tell them that the lawyer list connected to the homepage is worth nothing, and it could almost be dangerous if you were a British Commonwealth citizen and attempt to try and get help in any kind of case. You would be having no experience good, right? Right. Then I call the Australian embassy and get an African speaking woman that don't know about if the embassy is preventing crimes. She don't want to take notice of the Beumount case. She actually talks a bit like a depressed criminal, right? Actually, you can just have a little sound of this, just a minute. I can just maybe turn it up here. Sounds like this. Just have to get a machine by here. Ways and abuse working. So I don't know, some political crimes that you could say and what they say? What's your original? Where you from? You are from Africa or Colombia? Listen, you are from Africa, right? So do you work for the Australian Embassy or do you work for someone else? Yeah, I have a problem. No, I'm just not sending. No, listen, you are a criminal. If you know, you don't know anything about them. Normally, the embassy is working to prevent crimes. Is that right? What? You don't know. Okay, so you can almost ignore whatever you have on the WhatsApp or whatever to ignore the motives. Is that right? Or do we talk about all other places in the Arctic scandal in the Australian Embassy? Because I don't know. Oxford. Intelligence collection. So actually, we were trying to get as many to learn as much as we could, so we could jail them. Can I ask something? I'm looking at this, it's not recognizable firm. Is the air transit not connected to the grid service? Please get through. Have you worked before with citizens? Whatever happened? But for some of them, one of the problems in this case, I thought they got to move and answers in the case of my wife, because the official name of this Kenya was when I wrote, when I wrote what notions, what the office final medical class was really was in this, it was just an ignored. Meaning that there was actually not my mouth. So the same thing is this question program. And information. Yeah, but the fact was that in 2011, when it was planned, the meeting government personnel, because I'm supposed to start there. So no one was spending over 70% to pick up yeah, I think it was Broom. That Broom said that this was a criminal. Yeah, said that this was a criminal case. It wasn't criminal. It's criminal to take people's money, to take their money, and so on. Because you have the problem in the government right now. So actually, I call, it's difficult to hear this, you have to have some equipment, but I call 3 companies, lawyer companies, working officially on a list, British Embassy, that's supposedly helping a Commonwealth citizen in their whatever problem they have. And there is no help at all. Therefore, I can see by recognize the names and by recognizing the people's approach to it, the share of data is the same. They don't trust, they don't want to get involved, and they probably serve a second client. So actually, if you were a British citizen living in Denmark, having children or getting old, you would be in wrong hands, even I would say risky hands of the lawyers and maybe the home pages and so on. And that's why I think that cautious, if you are a foreign citizen in Denmark, no matter from West or Arabian countries, be cautious with this kind of inflection of crimes, state mix, That's all. And greetings to the heritage.